I give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have the honor to deliver this statement on behalf of the A3+, namely Guyana, Mozambique, Sierra Leone, and my own country, Algeria. We thank the briefers for their insightful presentation, describing once again a worrying situation in the Sudan. We welcome the presence of the permanent representative of the Sudan to this meeting. Almost a year has passed since the crisis erupted in the Sudan, claiming many innocent lives and forcibly displaced hundreds of thousands of people, causing widespread displacement both within and outside Sudan's borders. As described in the White Note presented by OCHA, in accordance with Resolution 2417, the situation is appalling and requires our full and close attention. In this regard, the A3+ wish to underline the following points. First, regarding the humanitarian situation on the ground, it is extremely concerning that 18 million people in Sudan are reportedly facing acute food insecurity. If we had the ability to reverse the hand of time, it would have been unimaginable for a country like Sudan, known as a breadbasket of its abundant resources and agricultural traditions, to face acute food insecurity risks. Regrettably, the war led to a different and sad reality. It is even more concerning to contemplate the figures describing the direct impact of the rapidly deteriorating humanitarian situation on children. It is therefore crucial to ensure unrestricted access for humanitarian assistance and delivery, particularly cross-line and cross-border access to reach the affected areas. In this connection, the decision of the Sudanese government to facilitate humanitarian access through several cross-border points, including by air, is commendable and requires speedy implementation to address the urgent challenges. Second, in terms of funding, there is an urgent need for scaled-up support to formulate a comprehensive humanitarian response plan to eliminate the risk of widespread food insecurity, restore food systems, and ultimately set in motion the reconstruction of the country. The armed confrontation in the Sudan disrupted the food systems of the country, led to the destruction of critical infrastructure, thus shrinking its economy. We call upon international donors to redouble efforts to improve the humanitarian situation and support Sudan to engage on a path of stability, lasting peace, and post-crisis reconstruction. Third, with respect to the political process to end the Sudanese crisis. It is clear that addressing the humanitarian aspects has to go hand in hand with the comprehensive political solution. As outlined in the White Note, nearly 9 of 10 people facing emergency food insecurity in Sudan are in conflict-affected areas in Darfur, Kordofan, Khartoum, and Al Jazeera. The reality emphasizes the importance of a political solution to sustainably address the humanitarian crisis. The protagonists must therefore clearly commit to the ceasefire as a critical first step toward a political solution. The adoption by the Council of Resolution 2724 on March the 8th, calling for a ceasefire during the holy month of Ramadan, brought many hopes. However, there is much to be done to ensure the full implementation of this resolution. In this regard, we look forward to the holding of the next round of the Jeddah process and the forthcoming humanitarian conference in Paris, while expressing optimism that both could secure concrete commitment from the Sudanese parties. A comprehensive political process which takes on board all concerned and views requires broad-based and sincere support from the international community. Thus, external interference fueling the crisis and impeding the efforts toward peace must be publicly and firmly condemned. Mr. President, the situation in Sudan is not of any less importance than any other file on this Council agenda. We need to remain focused on the best way and means to de-escalate tension in coordination with the Sudanese authorities. The innocent Sudanese people deserve dignity, protection, and a better future. I thank you.
Thank the representative of Algeria for their statement.